Bonjour et bienvenue à la nouvelle édition de Français pour les anciens étudiants d'espagnol. Aujourd'hui, on va discuter négation ou les expressions négatives. So today we are going to discuss negative expressions or how to make a sentence negative. Vous aurez besoin de votre cahier, bien sûr, un crayon ou un stylo, puis tenez la prochaine page. Please turn to the next page. I had previously filmed this information and had a system error, so I'm going to review the information with you today. Les expressions négatives. First of all, there may not be an accent on this word. I sometimes put accents where there aren't supposed to be any. I encourage you to check that information. If you find that I've made a mistake, please post in the comments below. So how does this work, making an expression negative? In Espanol, we have an expression, hablo español, I speak Spanish. To make this negative, we add a no. No hablo español. I don't speak Spanish. So if the question is, ¿hablas español?, your answer might be no. No hablo español. As speakers of English, these two no's next to each other can be very confusing. The first one actually means no. The second one is what makes the sentence negative. So en français, negative expressions have two or more parts, and I'm going to give you some of the more common negatives in French. Ne pas is the one you will see all the time. It is the go-to expression for making a sentence negative. It has two parts. The ne goes directly in front of the verb, and the pas goes directly after it. So if we go back to our Spanish expression and we translate that into French, je parle français. If I don't speak French, je ne parle pas français. You do need both parts. However, please note, and call this out to yourself, that ne changes to an apostrophe in front of a vowel. We've seen this change before when we talked about subject pronouns. Je changes to J apostrophe in front of a vowel. And you'll find in French sometimes small words that end in E. We'll drop the final E and add an apostrophe depending on what the next word is. So, another negative expression that you will often see is ne jamais, which means never. Et ça marche exactement comme ne pas, and it works exactly like ne pas. The ne goes in front of the verb, the jamais comes afterwards. Je ne visite jamais ma sœur. I never visit my sister. Une autre expression commune, plus commune, very common, or très commune, is ne rien, which is nothing. And again, before and after the verb, je n'ai rien, I don't have anything, or I have nothing. You do need both parts of this expression, though, in your sentence, regardless of how you translate it. So in French, when you say you're welcome and you say de rien, you are literally saying it's nothing because this word means nothing. Ne, ni, I usually include on lists of negatives because it's just such a fun expression. Ne, ni means either or neither nor. So it works a little bit differently than the other expressions. In this case, the ne goes directly in front of the verb. Je n'aime ni les carottes ni le poulet. I don't like either carrots or chicken. Or you could translate it as I like neither carrots nor chicken. The ne is attached to the verb, and then the ni goes in front of all the things that are in your series. J'aime ni les carottes, ni le poulet, ni tes chaussures. I don't like your shoes. So whatever it is that's in your series, the ni needs to go in front of those nouns. The very last one I'd like to talk about is personne ne. And personne ne is a very different negative expression in French because it goes in front of the verb. And personne acts as the subject of the verb. So personne ne means no one or nobody. Personne ne va au concert. Nobody is going to the concert. Or no one is going to the concert. The ne negates the verb, and the personne tells you the other half of it, that no one is going. It's the only one that I know of that works like this. Okay? Then we have special rules. There is a special rule when you have a negative sentence that anytime you have the indefinite articles un, une, and des, meaning a, an, or one, or some, they change to de or des apostrophe in a negative sentence. Annick a une sœur. Annick has a sister. Eric n'a pas de sœur. Eric doesn't have any sisters, or Eric doesn't have a sister, depending on how you translate it. Okay? Puis, s'il vous plaît, donnez l'indice. Ajoute ou ajoutez cette information à l'indice. So this information goes in your index. Remember your date, of course, and your page numbers. Merci. Au revoir.